Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of the Hoodie and the Head. Excuse me, the Hoodie and the Headband podcast show. I'm your co-host, as always, Bryce Warner.
Yeah. Now we go stream me down.
Tariq, now I gotta ask you, how you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Able to get some rest. My day off yesterday because I'm not celebrating. Not doing that. Not going nowhere. Didn't even do the cookout.
I'm celebrating.
Cookout, no
Not,
fireworks, nothing.
bro. We as a whole don't even get together no more, bro. Like our generation don't get together like that. We get together to go to the
At
club.
all.
We get together to go to the club on the weekend.
Don't
That's
say
why
we. I'm not in that we. I'm not in the we.
I said. Ain't nobody know how to play spades. Recipes are lost.
That's a fact.
Nobody be grilling out. No random cookouts or whatever. None of that.
That's because everybody our age either got families or they moved.
I just had this conversation, yeah.
I'm out in Maryland, so all the people that I know in South Carolina, they all in South Carolina. I'm not going down there for a cookout.
Also, I got people I know that's in Cali, people in New York, people in other places that I went to not high school, went to college with. I was from all different places. It's not like we were all in the same place. We was only all in the same place for a small amount of time. And
now,
we
it is still a lot of them. There's still a lot of y'all out there, though.
It is, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There's still a lot of y'all out there, but a lot of my close people, other than you, like a lot of my close people, either don't live in Somerville or move.
Yeah.
Like my college people, like they don't live in Somerville other than JC.
Yeah.
And my high school friends, they either got families, got kids, and then the other ones got kids, and they don't live in South Carolina anymore.
Yeah.
Even though my guy Kyle is supposed to be moving back to Somerville soon, so I have to peek out there because my boy is in Alaska right now. I'm not going to see.
It's crazy.
It's all love, but I'm not going all the way out. It's too fucking cold. I hate cold. Excuse my language. I hate the cold, so I'm not going on there. Sorry.
Word.
How about you, bro?
I'm good. I can't complain, bro. I had a good week. Yeah, had a good week. Trying to think what happened. Oh, I went to see Lady June on Monday. That was awesome. Good job, Bryce. But yeah, went to go see Lady June. Lady June's a great performer. Performed a lot of his old music. I don't know, it's just a good experience, good concert. Good job, Larry. I was surprised it got sold out because I was surprised people, rock with Lady June the way they did. Like, I went to go get my ticket, it was sold out. I said, hold on now. You mean I gotta pay resale? What? I mean, I had to pay too much for the ticket, but not what I wanted to pay. I don't pay resale for anything, but I wanted to see Lady June, so I had to go do what I had to do. But it was a good concert. I had a good time. I did do stuff on the 4th, even though it was listen. So my Dukes text me happy 4th, right? And I was like, happy Tuesday, Ma.
Why did you text it? Why can't you just say it to you?
She thought, I guess she was, being festive, making her rounds. She was sending multiple people happy for not Father's Day, happy 4th, text or whatever.
Copying and pasting. That's what you doing. I was in middle school.
Yeah, but I was like, happy Tuesday, Ma. Cause see, I was at work when she texted me, so that's probably might have been why. But
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But all in all, yeah, no, I'm doing good, feeling good, living good, blessed. Got some rest. I was off today. Enjoyed my day yesterday, even though I didn't do nothing. Supported the homies. That's what I did. I ain't celebrate, but I supported the homies. So I wasn't out for the 4th. I was out to to support my homies. But there was no functions. Like I said, there's no cookouts, no barbecues, no link-ups, no get-togethers, none of that. This generation is kind of trash in that department, bro. Like, we don't link up, get together, do fun things. No, we just want to link up, find out where the next party at, where the next function at. Oh, where we getting drunk at? Oh, where what we doing? What spot we going to this weekend? Let's do other things, man. Come on, bro. We getting older.
You say that, but you be out there every weekend.
No, I don't. I am part of the problem, yes. But showing. I'm starting to get tired of it. I'm
That
starting to
man
get
gave
tired of
up
it.
on the argument so
Starting to
quick.
get tired of it. Anyways, all right, all right, all right, all right. Anyways. All-star reserves were announced.
Damn, what a segue.
All-star reserves were announced. Quite the list. We have Alyssa Thomas, Kelsey Plum, Sabrina Ionescu, Courtney Vandersloot, Alicia Gray, Nafisa Collier, Landon Deladon, Ezzy Mabagor, DeWanna Bonner, Kalia Copper, Cheyenne Parker, Kelsey Mitchell. Got a couple first-timers on there, which we love to see, obviously. Good job, first-timers. I gotta stop talking like Larry June, bro. I'm sorry. My shorty tired of it too. But yeah, man, quite the list. So yeah, shout out to ones that got the nod for the first time. More notable ones. Cheyenne Parker, Kelsey Mitchell. I'm trying to think who else first time. Ezzy.
Kelsey.
I said Kelsey.
Oh, my fault. I thought you said Alicia and Cheyenne.
Oh no, I said Cheyenne, Kelsey. No, I said Ezzy. So yeah, this is Alicia's first time. Wow. Good job, Alicia.
His rookie of the year, but this is her first All-Star.
Word.
And Ezzy, I got some words.
What?
I said shout out to Alicia and Ezzy because I got some words coming on both of them.
Word. But yeah, good list. Well deserved, all of them.
Any snubs for you?
Oh, Ryan Howard.
Yeah, that was.
Hey, she dropped 43 the day after this was released.
Who tweeted? They was like, if you know Ryan, you know why she went out and did that. I can't remember who tweeted it. It was a college player. Somebody that played her in college. I can't remember exactly who it was. They were like, if you know Ryan, you know why she went out and dropped 40.
Bro, that 40, dog, I went and rewatched it, bro. All right, so look, she had 17 in the first quarter. I was like, oh, that's how you knew early on. It was like, oh, she woman on a mission. She shot 70% in this game. Shot 43 on 70%, bro. That's insane.
What were they calling? What were they calling? Devin Booker. What were they calling his buckets during the playoffs? They're calling them like, I can't remember what they were calling it. They're calling them like, it's like blank buckets. It was like,
oh no, I know D-Book was mad efficient during the playoffs though. I remember you were like what 20 for 25 one game, which is insane. You go 20 for freaking 25. You missed 5 shots, not the whole game. That's insane, bro. I think he had of course he had 40 that game where he made 20 shots, but it was like that was ridiculous. Doggone. Nah, he shall not be naming this
podcast. Ethical buckets. Was it ethical buckets?
Ethical, probably so. I think it was
ethical buckets.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Shout out to Ryan. Ryan really went off in that game. And what was that, Sunday?
What's today? Wednesday? Yeah.
Yeah, that was Sunday. Yeah. And then whatchamacallit? I don't know why I froze.
I was like, camera freeze? What's going on?
Oh, Tanisha, right. Don't know why. I drew a blank as to who the hell Atlanta Dreams coach was.
You had to look it up.
This is bad. Anyways, Tanisha Wright started off the press conference and was like, Ron Howard's an all-star. That's my opening statement. Proceed with y'all questions.
But who's she taking off?
Who we taking off? Or who
taking off? If she takes somebody off, probably gotta take off one of her other players.
Yeah. Cause I don't know, I saw something and it was like somebody said probably because of record. And I was like, Cause see, I don't know. I saw that. I forgot that there was three. Well, not three. There was two other Atlanta Dream team members that were selected. So I wasn't thinking. I was like, oh, and it's like, yeah, their record. They aren't going to get three All Stars with that record. I was like, oh,
Definitely not.
I was
I
thinking
would have gone Ryan before I went Cheyenne, respectfully.
respectfully. And Cheyenne's having a great season.
No, 100%. Playing really good basketball.
Yeah,
100%.
it's having a
But
tremendous.
I think Ryan and Alicia have been their two best and their two most important players.
Oh, by far. I
So
thought Ryan was a lock. Honestly, bro.
I thought Ryan was gonna start.
I thought Ryan was a lock, bro. But
I think because fans had split the starting votes between Alicia and Ryan, they ended up, losing votes in that case. But if all of them would have been like, okay, we're gonna vote in Ryan as a starter, Alicia's gonna get in, or we're gonna vote in Alicia as a starter, Ryan's gonna get in. But
yeah,
it would have been hard to put two guards as reserves from the same team because you already have Sloop and Sabrina, you got Chelsea Mitchell,
yeah.
and then that leaves Ka and Alicia Gray. So it's like, how many guards can you use?
And then they got
how many
Kelsey
guards can you keep? Yeah, that's what, 6 guards.
Yeah.
You got Alyssa Thomas, Luana Bonner, Deladon, Nafisa.
No, that's not 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, that's 6. I'm tripping. Counting wrong. Come on, Bryce, get it together, bro. Lock in. All right. But yeah, no, so I mean, I like the Dream. The Dream are a good, nice young squad. They show some fight, some at different points of the season. I feel like, year from now, they'll be in a better position. They'll be a better team, obviously, being that they have more experience, being that they're playing with each other. They just got a lot of young pieces, man. They got Ryan, they got Haley Jones there. I'm really waiting for Haley Jones to blossom. I think Letitia here, I think that's a good pick that they had in the draft, and I'm excited to see her,
She's been playing more
as
actively.
well.
I think the South Carolina fans kind of bullied Tanisha Ray into playing her, but she's been playing well, so you can't fault. I mean, you can't say that she hasn't earned the minutes because every time she comes out on the court, she's either scoring, like being aggressive on the offensive end, or she's making plays on the defensive end. So.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you want to see our faves play, but same time, it's like they're good enough to play.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll say we as basketball fans in general, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a South Carolina fan, but I'm not the ones. No, I'm not even gonna go there. Anyways, but yeah.
I think there was one more player that got snubbed that we did not mention.
Who you believe?
Bree Jones. I know it would have been hard to get. I know it would have been hard to put 3 for Connecticut, but if you put 3 for Vegas, no, 4 for Vegas.
4 for Vegas. I got 3 starters.
4 for Vegas and 3 for New York.
But see,
why
Bree
can't
Jones
Connecticut get 3? Who?
Bree Jones is hurt.
She got hurt like the night before voting stopped. That has nothing to do with.
Well, that's voting. The reserves are chosen by the coaches, aren't they?
Yeah, reserves, but that
that's
don't mean.
What I'm saying.
Just because she was hurt don't mean she's not an all-star. She played 16 games. She was an all-star.
I get what you're saying.
Like, at the very least, you name her an all-star and you replace her. But she deserved to be an all-star this year. She was one of the best bigs in the league, easily.
I agree with that. It's just the fact that I don't know, man.
Alina Deladon injured herself the other night. They still named her.
Yeah, she still.
Tom missed games. They still named her.
It's just that Bree Jones has a season-ending injury, though.
Yeah, so you replace her, but she still should have been named the All-Star.
Okay.
Because whoever they put in instead of her would have still got in.
Yes.
They would have just been replaced. But Bree Jones deserved to be an All-Star. Whether it be playing,
I see what you're saying.
Production, she deserved to be an All-Star. And I know people are sure it's a valid thing. Like, oh, she wouldn't have played. That's not the point because y'all they put Diana Taurasi in there last year. No, good and well she wasn't an All Star. Like this ain't the first time we've seen a player that's injured get in. Kobe missed an entire season. They put that in. So it's like you just replace. You just replace. You just replace.
That's
You
Kobe
replace the
Bryant,
player
man.
that's injured. You replace the player that's injured with the player that was going to get it that is in now, and everybody gets their stuff. Because what if there's incentives for Bree Jones' money that relies on her being an All Star or All WNBA? She's not going to be able to be All WNBA now because she's missing the rest of the season. But she could have been an All Star, or she should have been an All Star, so she could have got that incentive for being an All Star.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Now that you broke it down further, whatever. Should have got the nod at least.
Especially since one team got 4 and another team got 3. Like, come on now. Now, I do like the fact that every team in the NBA or every team in the W has a player on the All Star team, which hasn't been the case because Chelsea Mitchell been the only one left out the last like 3 years. Well, I guess the last 2 years. 3 years ago they didn't have an All Star game in the bubble. But like I'm like, dang, bro, like they was doing her dirty. But Indiana's got 2, New York's got 3, Chicago's got 1, Atlanta's got 2, Mystics got 1. I feel like Shakira Austin low-key got snubbed too, but her production isn't like quite what everybody else is.
I felt like she could have got one, but didn't she get hurt maybe like a week before?
She got hurt probably. She got hurt after Bree Jones did.
Yeah, like right after.
Bree Jones tore her Achilles before Shakira Austin. Shakira Austin got hurt last weekend. I think Bree Jones got hurt like a couple of days before.
Yeah.
Because they were playing. Connecticut was playing. Connecticut was playing. No, the Mystics were playing New York.
Yeah.
And that was something we talked about on last week's episode. So
yeah, I don't know when All-Star Brazil picks were sent in, but
that'd be after.
I felt like she could have been an All-Star this year as well. Like I think I voted for her too. Like one of my first times, like first ballots. I voted because like of course like you got the ones that are, gonna get their spot. Like Asia's gonna get a spot, Stewie's gonna get a spot, but like voting, you gotta show love to people that don't really get love, and that's like your time to do that. I guess I don't know. Excuse me.
But that me saying that they possibly like they had an All-Star case doesn't mean that these other players are not All-Stars. I think Alyssa Thomas should have been a starter. Juana Bonner absolutely should be an All-Star. Elena Delle Donne is absolutely an All-Star. Nephew Collier could have been a starter.
Yeah.
Eddie absolutely deserves it. Cheyenne deserves it. Alicia's been playing fantastic this year. Career highs across the board.
Yep.
Damn near. Collier Copper absolutely deserves it. We're gonna get to James Wade in a second because that nigga.
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous right there.
Let me chill. Kelsey Plum absolutely deserves it, even if she started the season kind of slumpy. Not even kind of. She was shooting like 20% from 3 for like a month.
So, yeah, she started off a little slow, but picked it up.
Kelsey Mitchell, they all also spot. So, congratulations to everybody. But
so
yeah, I know Ryan was mad as hell that she didn't get it.
Oh yeah. And I saw it was like towards the end of the game, she was talking to somebody. I was like, "Ooh!" She was
talking to Zaya because she made Zaya like stumble a little bit, and then she hit the turnaround for the 40 ball.
Yeah,
and she was going back and she was talking. I don't know if she was talking to Zaya, but Zaya was guarding her on that play. I don't think she was talking to Zaya. I think she was saying like, "Y'all better stop playing me," type stuff. Yeah, that's what it was.
Ryan tough, man. I love Ryan, man. She's tough.
You need players like that have that kind of competitive edge to like bring the league to new heights. Because how often can we say in a W game just because of the time, like there's only 40 minutes in a game, if they go to the bench and then like I said a couple of years ago, like coaches don't really allow their players to go for stats. So how many players can you be like, oh, she's gonna go for 40 tonight, and it's actually a possibility.
It's
we got 4 players
It's
for
not
sure
even
that can go do it.
Listen, it's not even.
Dewey's done it twice already. Jewel can do it. Enrique can do it. Ron can do it. I'm not saying other people can't do it, but those are the 4 that we've seen do
40
it.
balls this season now. There's been 6 40 balls.
Dewana did it this year.
Dewana, Stewie in the first game, Jewel, Enrique, now Ryan, and Stewie again.
Yeah. And we got multiple 30-point games. Like we're getting some good offensive numbers or like good offensive performances this year because
numbers. Let me stop
the
talking.
players are getting better.
Oh man, damn. Anyways, shout out to Ryan. Yeah, All-Star in a couple weeks. I think it's next week, right?
I was about to say next. What's today?
Is it the 15th? That's next week.
Next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend.
Next like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, something like that.
Friday, Saturday.
Or Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday. I don't even know if he's doing anything Friday. I don't know. Don't know. Shout out to everybody who's going out there. Hope y'all have a great time, safe time. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, so don't tell me a damn thing. But yeah.
I still wish it was somewhere else.
Yeah. Speaking of Vegas, the Aces, man, looking real dominant, man. I was gonna say our Aces, but I forget you're a Candace fan, so it's not our Aces. You're not an Aces fan.
Oh no, Candace been hooping. She's been playing more. So yeah.
Candace has been hooping. Yes. Yes. No, ain't no
and I got that on my notes as well.
It's not we.
I got that on my notes as well because you've been talking real reckless about Candace Parker and it's getting real quiet last couple of weeks.
No, I saw a tweet. I was like, "Who the hell's talking about?" I always see the Candace Parker. He's like, watch how y'all speak on Candace Parker or something like that." I was like,
"Not for real though."
I was like, "Who talking bad about Candace?"
People be talking reckless like, "Oh, she just sitting on the bench. She ain't doing nothing this year. She just trying to steal a ring." Like y'all better watch what y'all talking about.
Listen, bro, I don't
get out because when Candace get out there and start really hooping, that's when y'all say, "Oh, this ain't even fair. How can we even play?" But when she's not playing up to Candace Parker standards, y'all got something to say. But when she play Candace Parker basketball, y'all be like, well, what can we even do? How are we gonna beat this team? But y'all thought the Liberty was better. So what are we talking about?
Talk to him.
But I also think that the media is trying to hype up the Aces so that if they lose, it seems like a monumental loss.
Oh yeah.
Because you are look, the Aces. Let's just keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck. Get a $150.
Been $100,000. The Aces, very, very melanated team. All right.
That's where Liberty. You went with that? That's where you went with that?
The Liberty are a pretty white-led team. Now, we've seen in the W, we've seen the issues with the white versus black marketing and all of the things, right? So you put those two teams on a pedestal to start the season. Like, oh, we got two super teams. Okay, well, the Aces look a lot better than the Liberty do right now. So we're going to put the Aces up here and the Liberty stay right here. Well, if the Liberty are able to beat them in a series, then it's like, oh my God, can you believe it? And then it's like how did Asia and how did Jackie and how did Candace not get it done? How did they fail and blah, 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 blah.
I'm going to disagree on that as far as the whole race thing. I think it's because the Aces are the reigning champions and they're still showing dominance. I think that's what's shaping it up. You know, those that have paid attention and have seen, okay, yeah, they thought maybe the Liberty were going to run away with things because Breanna Stewart and how good of an athlete she is, how great of a basketball player she is already in her career. They're like, oh, they got 2 of the last 3 MVPs on their team. Sabrina Ionescu is one of the best guards in the league. They got another good guard, great guard, and Courtney Vandersloot. They play in New York. They're gonna win the championship this year. They're all in. Whatever. Yes, they're good. Yeah. They got it. You know. Then they start losing a couple of games. But you know who hasn't lost a couple games? Who's only lost one game and has beaten the other two contending teams? The Aces. And so that's why, I mean, I get what you're saying, but same time, I don't think it's that. I think it's more so because of how good the Aces are. Is it's going to be a meltdown whenever they lose? Oh no, I just think we gotta we have to talk about sports better in terms of expectations. Yeah, Aces have only lost one game so far. Yeah, they're the favorites. But if they lose to the Liberty, it's not surprising. They lose to the Sun, not going to be surprising. It's going to be disappointing for me, yes. And it's going to be disappointing to many in the W community. It's going to be, they're contenders, bro.
If they lose to the Sun, it's not going to be surprising.
It's not going to be surprising. I wouldn't be surprised if the Aces lose to the Sun or the Liberty in the finals this year.
The Sun?
I would be surprised if it's in 3 games or 4 games.
Sun,
but if it go to 5 games and they lose in 5 to either team, I won't be surprised. No.
With no Bree Jones, no John Quell.
Okay, they don't got Bree Jones. Okay, I see what you're saying now. I forgot that quick.
Their third best player right now is DJ Carrington.
Chill out. I forgot that quick. But if they do lose to the Liberty, I won't be surprised because the Liberty just, hey, they got that thing too.
I'm just saying. I think
they keep that thing too. I'm just saying. I mean, but same time, we've seen the Aces beat the Liberty by a significant margin this past week. Aces beat them by 15. Well, 15 plus. I think it's by 17. But at one point in time, they led by 20 points in that game. Y'all heard me yelling and screaming on the episode last week about, how they was busting ass. Like, they was cooking. They was cooking. Then they looked like a well-oiled machine. Yes. Are they the best team in the league? Yes. But will I be surprised if they lose? No. Will I be disappointed? Very.
I think
I don't want to talk about Aces and losing and everything, bro. I don't want to even put that energy in the air, bro. I don't even want to put that.
I think saying
I rebuke that energy in the name of Jesus. I rebuke that energy.
I think saying that you can see the Aces losing is crazy. The way that they played, the way that
no. Listen,
you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it from this perspective. The Liberty, I don't care what nobody says, they are a super team. Okay, you can't have 3 All-Stars and a former MVP and a former.
You have 2 of the last 3 MVPs on your team, and I say y'all not a super team. Definitely a super team.
You still got Marine Johannes on your team. You still got Hanzu. You still got Steph Dolson. You still got Caleb Thorne.
Still got Benaja Laney, former All-Star.
I said former most improved player.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Because you was yelling about the 2 out of 3 MVPs that they already said they had 2 MVPs.
2 out of 3 MVPs, All-Star, former most improved player, former champions. Okay, Lexi,
even the difference between the Aces and the Liberty is the Aces kept their team intact and added Parker and Alicia Clark.
Most of that team is
didn't take, other than De'Erica Hamby, they didn't lose any key players from last year. They kept all of the key players. For the Liberty, you had to add 3 players who are all-time greats and who need the ball in their hands. You added Courtney Vanderson, one of the best passers of all time, if not the best passer of all time. You added Brianna Stewart, possibly the best player in the league. Jonquel Jones, when healthy, a top 5 player in the league, maybe even top 3 in the league. So to say, oh, they're not a super team, like they're not playing, it's just because they're not playing well as a unit right now. But the season, they've only played 15 games? There's 40 games in the season. Now, if you come talk to me in August and they still playing like this, then okay, we can have a conversation. That don't mean they're not a super team. They're just not living up to expectations. They're not playing the way they're supposed to play with the amount of talent they have on the floor. But I'm not giving them a pass because they got to figure out how to acclimate Jonquel Jones and Sabrina and Courtney Vanderbilt trying to figure out how to mesh as a guard duo. Like, I'm not trying to hear all that. You got all that talent. Figure that shit out.
Yeah.
You got a championship head coach in Sandy Brondello. Figure it out.
Yeah.
For real. Like, figure it out.
They say Miami Heat 2011 year.
Nah. Because
I'm saying,
they should have won that.
They got to figure it out.
They should have won that.
They might get far, but they got to figure it out.
No, they should have won that. We don't won that year for LeBron.
Okay.
King guard.
Talking to non-Heat fans that don't think the way Tariq thinks. Honestly, no. Honestly speaking, they really should have won that. I'm sorry, they should have won.
I was about to say, you watched that series and thought
they should have won that. There's no possible way that Magic Johnson was questioning LeBron James, seeing if he could guard Jason Terry. There was no possible way that Terry. Yeah, but can he stop Jason Terry?
That ends any GOAT conversation right there, bro. You mean to tell me Michael Jordan can't guard Jason Terry? Stop playing, bro.
That would have been like,
right
like, yo, can Michael Jordan stop Craig Elos?
For real, stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. No. That ain't even that, because he was the starter. That would be saying, can Michael Jordan guard Steve Kerr? That's the equivalent, because Steve Kerr was the guy coming off the bench shooting three. Can they stop J.J. Barea? No, they couldn't. Mike Bibby, Chalmers, getting cooked alive.
Well, Mike Bibby, man.
My motherfucker that couldn't even see the rim if you were standing right here like this. He can't even see the rim, but you was
like what, 5'10" or something crazy?
He was shorter than that. J.J. Barea was like 5'8", I feel like.
I wouldn't know he wasn't like Spud Webb size, but I know he wasn't like Isaiah size. Anyways, man. But yeah, Aces have been dominant.
Oh no, he's 5'10".
Oh, okay. Aces have been dominant this season. They've beaten the Liberty and the Sun back-to-back games, both by 15 plus. Hey, it's getting
two big third quarters in both games,
bro. It's getting spooky.
Those are the types of runs that championship teams have.
They, once they get going, bro,
it's hard.
Ain't no stopping them, bro. Ain't no stopping them.
There's just too many weapons, and they play too much of emotional offense for you to focus on one player. New York plays. They're a great passing team, but they don't play as fast as they could. No. So I wouldn't say it's easy to stop them, but it's easy to key in on one player. I think that's because they haven't played with each other as long. Like Aces have been playing with each other since 2019? When did Chelsea break it? 2019? She came in 21. She came after the bubble, I want to say. After the bubble. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she was on the bubble team. She was on the bubble Sparks team. All right. But yeah, no. So since 2020, them girls been together playing together for the most part. The core of that team have been playing together since 2020. They know when each other's gonna be where. Play like longer than 2020. Well, Jackie Young was Jackie Young and Asia, they all got drafted before 2020. Kelsey got drafted before 2020. I'm saying with Chelsea Gray on the team as well, leading the point. They don't come 21. No, 2021. I'm tripping. 2020 was bubble year. So 2021 was the year Chelsea Gray got there. So since 2021, sorry, shoot. But I mean, yeah, you also got KP, Asia, and Jackie that have been together for a while too. Back to back number one picks from 2017 to 2019. But yeah, man, Aces are best team in the league, obviously. This might be one of the best teams of all time. I'm gonna say it. Seeing this team continue on being as dominant as they were last year, again this year, showing no signs of slowing down. I don't think people understand just how, and I said this to start the season, just how plug and play Candace Parker really is. Oh yeah, that's a cheat code. Because you can add a Brianna Stewart, you can add a Jonquel Jones, but you have to
Change your whole offense.
maneuver your offense around it.
Yep.
Candace Parker comes in and she fits in like a glove. Like you don't have to change that thing about your offense.
An enhancer.
She's just gonna make it better.
An enhancer,
and that's
bro.
not even me saying that's not even me being biased. She's just gonna come in and make everything easier for everybody on the court, herself and other players included. Like she's just gonna do things that other people on the court cannot do. They don't think of doing.
She helps the Florida offense tremendously. You know, able to get Asia good looks, able to get KP good looks. Like it's just like that. You know, that second piece. You know, just to make things run smoother. It's like the Brita filter. Yeah, I'm gonna see myself out on that one, but makes things better. You know, it's like a extra step in the process now. Not really an extra step, but it's just like, you know, oh, you got Candace that can open this up, open that up, because Candace still got it, bro. She showed that, bro. She still gave you 20 any given night. Candace played the backseat, but at the same time, oh, Candace, we need you to drive tonight. Okay. No problem.
No problem.
She was right on through.
No problem.
But yeah. Aces. They tough. All right. What else we got talking about? Oh, speaking of team movement, James Wade.
Oh, you lucky you said you wanted us to not cuss as much because I got some words for that.
James Wade.
For an assistant coaching job. For an assistant coaching job. For the more money and I can grow as a coach. Under a dude that ain't never been a head coach before.
If you don't know by now, James Wade stepped down. If you don't know by now, James Wade stepped down as head coach of the Chicago Sky. This is like middle of the day, Saturday. I got the notification. I was like, what? I was in Chick-fil-A drive-thru when I got this notification. Getting my lunch. And I was like, what? I was like, huh?
You mean to tell me
that he got an assistant coaching job for the Toronto Raptors? That man played one game there. It's like, okay, yeah, no, I want to be in this atmosphere forever. Like he coached one game there, and it was like, I love these fans. I want to be here.
So you mean to tell me that
about you like that?
You lose Candace Parker, you lose Emma Mason, you trade away your first round picks. So in a draft that has generational talents all over.
Could have got late round pick, late first round pick, and gotten you a gym.
The Sky don't have a pick because they traded it for Marina Mabry. No disrespect to Marina Mabry.
Marina Mabry's good.
I'm pretty sure whoever gets that pick, it's probably gonna be better than Marina Mabry. I'm just gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna try to say this in the most respectful way possible. I don't understand this at all.
I don't either. Nobody does.
Why? I'm trying not to just say whatever. I'm trying to be articulate about this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Why right now? Why in the middle of the season? You can't finish the season?
Right.
This season ends in September. The NBA season starts in October. End of October.
I mean, I understand you got to be there all season. You know, you should be.
I'm not worried about that because Christy Tolliver is a coach. Christy Tolliver is assistant coach, but she's playing in the W.
She's playing. Yeah.
There's no excuse. This man didn't want to be in the W anymore. He didn't want to deal with what he had to deal with. He didn't want to be a coach and GM, which you could have said no to. You made bad decisions. You had to live with those decisions. You didn't want to play. You didn't want to coach through a rebuild. When you had a player there that stuck with you, Ka stayed. She could have left.
Right.
The
That
year
man got
after they
too
wanted,
much.
the
That
year
man
after
got
they,
a chip.
the summer
Listen,
they
that
won a
man got a
championship,
chip,
she
and
could have
that
left.
man got great talent last year. Soon as he dipped down again, he was like, "Yeah, no, this ain't it no more, bro."
But a lot of the reason that the roster looks the way it does is because of him. So the fact that he messed up the roster, messed up what they got going on in the middle of a rebuild was like, you know what? I'm gonna go be an assistant coach or some other team. Like I I can I can I can understand you saying, oh, I wanna grow in my career. But how is being an assistant coach being better? Like
Yeah, it's
I
taking a
just don't
step back.
understand.
I mean, I
Like
understand NBA.
what Becky Hammond wouldn't. Becky Hammond didn't even take the head coach job. You took the assistant coach job.
Yeah.
So they don't even value you the same way that they valued Becky Hammond, who also coaches in the W. But you was like, oh, sure. You feel me? Like $3,500 more dollars or something. I don't know. I don't know what the contract was. I really don't care. They threw him a little bit more money. He was like, you know what? NBA might be it. You know, I could be a head coach there one day. Not if you're gonna quit at the slightest bit of struggle.
Oh no, normally people do things differently, bro. People normally go from NBA to WNBA, not really go backwards like that. Not to an assistant coaching job. Have to be a head coach and GM, and being okay doing that.
And then somebody tried to say, "Oh well, Becky Hammond is doing the same thing." First of all,
She did
Becky
not.
Hammond
She
came in.
didn't. She was
Becky
assistant coach while she was
Becky
still.
Hammond came in, won a championship. They tried to coach her. She stayed.
And she was like, oh, "We ain't talking about that right now." My
she was already in the NBA. She already coached in the NBA. So
yeah.
it wouldn't be saying, "Oh, she stepped down." She basically, in a way, she came over here to prove that she could be a head coach.
Yeah.
And it's not a step down.
No.
It's proving that this league matters and I can coach in either league. It doesn't matter which league it is. Yep. I can coach in the NBA, I can coach in the WNBA. If you're not gonna value me in the NBA, I'm gonna coach over here and I'm gonna win championships.
Yep.
That's what it is. If she happens to leave after, say they win a championship this year and she happens to take a head coaching job next summer or something like that, it's totally different than what James Wade does. Becky Hammond will have to strip. Becky Hammond will have to lose Asia Wilson, Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, and Kelsey Plum, trade first round picks, and then in the middle of that season, leave.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent. That is the equivalent because that's literally what happened. They lost every player but Ka and then tried to make it like, oh, nah, people are hating on us. People are sleeping on us. You fed your team that, oh, we're going to prove all these doubters wrong. We're going to prove these teams wrong. We're going to prove the media wrong. And then you left your squad in the middle of the season.
Nothing but high and dry.
And I feel bad for Ka because this is already happened. She lost Diamond. She lost Candace. She lost Sloot. She lost Quigley. She lost Cheyenne Parker. She's lost every player that's been there since she got to Chicago. She's lost every player that's been there. And now her head coach is like, yeah, you know what, middle season, see ya. I know you're my franchise player, and I asked you to stay. You signed into your contract to stay because you trusted me. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave in the middle of a season.
Yeah,
you know,
that's bad. Like I really thought Chicago.
It's not personal. It's just business.
Listen, I thought Chicago after winning the chip, they were going to be a problem for a while. I thought that team was going to stick around. They stuck around for a year, and after they, came up short in the playoffs.
Because of Courtney Vanderstoot throwing the ball off the backboard.
Came up short in the playoffs. I thought that maybe they would have stuck around, but then people started moving around, and team looks now.
Wonder who could be to blame for that. the guy that wanted to be an assistant coach who just had to leave July 5th to go coach literally no one.
No, that was July 1st.
Well, yes, but
Oh,
today
they were recording on July 5th, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, what is he coaching right now? Summer League?
I say he about to be coaching Summer League, bro.
He's probably not even gonna be that Summer League head coach.
But he'll be on the bench.
They didn't even respect this man in the press release.
Yeah, I ain't see nothing from the
They
Raptors.
said no former head coaches. They just disrespecting you and what you did.
I saw nothing. No media from the Raptors. Didn't see no praise from the Raptors either. Saw nothing.
And
I mean, unless I missed
it. Jerry, we need to have some words.
You said who?
Because the fact that you tried to poach Becky Hammond and then poach James Wade, I don't like that shit at all.
You said who? Who's this?
Masai Ujiri.
Oh.
The Raptors president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, at least
the second time he did it in the last couple months. No, he don't know what's going on. He's trying to take from the W. Be like, oh,
I know, but I'm saying at least he's knowing what's going on. At least he's watching it.
No. We're not giving him no fucking credit for that. No. That's like you working at a job. Somebody watching you from afar because they think what you do is lower. But it's the same job. Just a different type, just a little bit different. They come and say, oh, we'll throw you a little bit more money if you come do that for us. That doesn't make them smart. That doesn't make them ahead of the curve. That doesn't mean they're paying attention. That means, oh, we need something. Yeah, why not just take from here? It don't matter. They won't. They'll just find somebody else. This man tried to steal Becky Hammond 3 days before the season started. He's talking about, oh, well, he knew something. No, he didn't because he let Becky Hammond come to the Aces in the first place. If that was the case, if everybody knew about Becky Hammond, she would be a head coach in the NBA already. We had this conversation for 3 years about her being a head coach. And they were like, oh, she's waiting on the Spurs. No, the Blazers had it. They chose Chauncey Billups. The Celtics had it. They chose Emi Udoka. So no one is ahead of the curve. No one. Maybe Popovich because he brought her in, but he hasn't stepped down, so she's still not coaching there. So I don't want to hear ahead of the curve, especially when you hired him as an assistant coach. They don't have no trust in him or no faith in him. He's an assistant. He has no effect. He's just another dude. He's just another person on the sideline. Motherfuckers gonna look at him and be like, oh, I ain't listening to that dude. What are you talking about? What's Scotty Barnes gonna hear from him? He gonna be, oh yeah. What? Stop. Have fun coaching Grady Dick, bro. Don't have fun coaching Grady Dick. He's a lame. James Wade, not Grady Dick. But he's for real.
You gotta stop Potter while the Aces playing. Anyways,
I mean, we do them on Wednesday nights, and that's when there's 4 games.
Yeah, we had 2 nights that was no games we could have recorded on. Anyways, any other W news before we get into pick'em?
Oh, Nate.
Oh yeah.
Put some respect on the Feast of Collier's name. I know I said it 2 weeks ago. I know I probably said it last week. I said it the week before that. Put some respect on her name. I'm not playing with y'all. 30 ball, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 6 blocks, and the game winner. Stop playing with me.
That was a nice game winner.
Stop playing with me. Stop. Put Ezzy on skates. Stop playing with me. Ezzy one of the best defenders in the league. Don't play with me.
All-star this year.
Y'all not going to keep disrespecting the piece of Collier. That's what we're not going to do. At all.
Disrespecting him, Tariq.
Diamond Miller, like that. 25.6 rebounds, 5 steals. Come on now. Who?
Yeah, he had 32 tonight. 32, 8, a block, a steal.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? Because I heard it. Another 30 ball for feet. another 30 ball, and she was player of the week.
Phenomenal.
Stop playing with her. Stop playing with her. Stop playing with her.
Word.
Y'all can put some respect on her name real soon. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because she don't get the praise and accolades like everybody else do, but they gonna have to real soon, bro. You ain't gonna have no choice. You ain't gonna have no choice. No choice. Sorry though. Shout out to Courtney Williams as well. She had her first triple double.
Yes, shout out to Courtney Williams.
11 rebounds, 13 assists against LA. So shout out to her. That is all I have. Actually, I have two more things.
Okay.
So the FIBA under 23 team lost to Brazil.
They did.
Camila Cardoso, Erica De Souza, who was in the W like for 10, 12 years, still playing. And Damian Lillard. That's two pros and 6'7", probably the best player on one of the best teams in the country. So let's not act like
this was a round. This was what's gonna call it, like an exhibition. Like what type of game was this?
It's America. I mean, America's already qualified, so they don't have to win. That's why they sent college players.
Yeah.
But American fans are so used to winning every single time they step on the court that when they lose, they try to make everything a big deal. Sure. Yeah. Should they have lost this game? Maybe not. Who cares?
They gonna hate it this year, man, because all due respect. But that men's World Cup team.
Stop. That's not a bad team.
It's not a bad team, but it's not a crazy.
Who would you add?
I'm just saying it's not a bad team. It's not a. Listen, last time we had the World Cup, we had KD, Russ, James Harden, Kyrie, Paul George, D Rose. They're all on that team.
The last time we had Keldon and Bam and all them.
No, I'm saying World Cup. That was Olympics you're talking about.
Same thing.
That's Olympics you're talking about. I'm talking about World Cup, which is
that wasn't the Olympics, bro.
No, that was the Olympics.
Keldon
was on the Olympics team.
He was also on the team before that led to them getting to qualify. They got bronze or something like that.
Oh, the qualifying team.
Yes.
But I'm talking about World Cup, though. I'm talking about World Cup.
That's the same thing.
It's not the same thing, Tariq. World Cup happened when? That was what, 2014 or 15? And that's when Kyrie won the most outstanding player in the tournament. And that's when
the World Cup hasn't happened since then? The World Cup hasn't happened since then?
Not to my memory. They haven't publicized it or whatever. I don't remember it. It was a forgetful team. Probably an unforgettable team.
See, that's why. That's why people think we're gonna lose. Because
it was probably a forgettable team. Like it's a good team. It's a nice squad. They got some good players on the team.
They got your boy on the team, and you talking.
I was about to say that. Calm down. Damn. Those are literally the next words. I'm about to say they got my boy Mikal Bridges on the team and Cam Johnson on the team.
Goddamn Ant Edwards on the team, and you talking about, oh no. Anthony Edwards on the team. I don't know.
It depends on who else is playing. Like, I don't know. We was joking. I was like, Luka about to cook. If he on whatchamacallit, Serbia team, if he playing, Luka about to cook. Is what I said. But yeah. Anyways, pick him.
Hold on. Before we move on, I didn't get to finish what I was saying.
Trying to think of who else was on that team. Villanova was on that team. You got Jalen Brunson, who was great. Josh Hart, who's good.
Oh, now they're great. You just told me that.
The team is good, man. On paper, they're above average, but at the same time, they're probably better than we're expecting. But it's not a lot of hype going into this. Like there was hype going into
the World Cup.
The World Cup. Dog, I'm telling you, last time it was hype about the World Cup, it was good. You know, that's when they had
9 years ago, bro.
Yes. That was 9 years ago. Oh my God.
This is before Steph won a championship, before Clay won a championship.
Yeah,
before PG broke his leg.
They were on that. He was on that.
9 years ago, bro.
That was a fun team to watch. But I'm listen, World Cup team, I'm thinking the young stars I'm thinking LaMelo gonna be there. I'm thinking Jason Tatum. I'm thinking D Book is gonna pull up again. I'm thinking the All-Stars, the young All-Stars are gonna be there. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, there's a couple, but it's not stacked the way it was stacked whenever they had the squad that won it the last time I saw it or paid attention to it. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's get into this pick'em, man. Let's get into this pick'em. I don't feel like arguing about this.
Hold on, damn. Damn. Thursday. We finished. All right. Where the fuck we at? We finished 7th in 2019.
7th. That's why it was forgetful, bro. We finished 7th.
It wasn't forgetful.
7th.
It was a team that was thrown together.
In 14, 15, wherever.
Okay. So, you said, there was some young stars. Jason Tatum, he was on this team.
In what, 2019?
Donovan Mitchell was on this team. Jaylen Brown was on this team.
You said 2019?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were young stars,
right? They were on the team this year.
Anthony Edwards, what are you talking about?
I'm saying Jason Tatum in the morning.
Jackson Jr., Defensive Player of the Year, on the team. Bam Adebayo. What? What are we talking about? You wanted to see Braun out there?
No.
KD?
No.
Grant Hill? No, let me see. Oh my God. Hold on. But no, for real? Like, this isn't a bad team.
It's not a bad team. They're all in the NBA. It's not a bad team at all. Okay, I'm looking at the last time. Okay, I'm looking at the last team. They had Chris Middleton on the squad. Marcus Smart was on the squad. Kimmel was on the squad. You got Harrison Barnes on the team. Oh, no, this is the old team. 2023. Let's see that. Yeah. Let's see that. Oh, they're just showing the coaches. Where they showed the players were on the team. They showed who was on the team. Anyways, for whatever. Anyways, they will be straight. They'll be straight. All right.
Okay.
Now let's do pick 'em. Let's do pick 'em before
we move on.
I'll say let's do pick 'em before we move on to NBA for real. But go ahead.
I didn't get to finish what I was talking about. You cut me off when we started talking about the men's side.
Go ahead. Oh yeah, we talking about the women's. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, like I said, them losing that game is not.
It's not the end of it
at all. In 2 weeks, we won't even remember the fact that they lost the game for fucking Brazil, bro.
Yeah.
My gripe is with the discourse around Angel Reese. Okay.
I've seen a little bit of that.
People have been clamoring for the last, let's say, 3-4 years. Definitely longer than that, but for sure the last 3-4 years since players like Sabrina, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers have been getting fanfare, right? Media attention, all that. So y'all have been asking for Black players, specifically, to get marketed better. Angel Reese has been marketed the best in college sports, period.
Yeah.
The best.
She's been everywhere.
And now
everywhere.
Y'all gonna use that against her?
She in Sports Illustrated, on the cover of Sports Illustrated Kids with Her Cousin, in Sports Illustrated Swim magazine. She in the Lotto video. She in the Starry commercial with Zion. What else is she in? That's just off the top that I just remembered. But Angel doing her stuff.
Living her best life. Actually,
yeah.
What, 21? Like,
Yeah, just turned 21. Yeah.
She's doing what people have wanted. She's getting the attention and the media and the marketing that people have been asking for, and now that she has it, they're using it against her. Like, oh, she should have been in the gym working on her post moves instead of dancing with Cardi B. Like, what
Of
does
course,
that
I
have to do
do
with her
that,
missing a
bro. I'm
layup?
tired of people. Hold on, I'm tired of people. 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 That was damn Paige Beckers in that grocery store with Lotto and Cardi B. Not a damn word would have been said. Not a damn word would have been said. I hate how. I mean, I know that's the point that you were saying too, but I'm tired of people doing that to our people. Like, why can't we
But it's
have?
our people too. That
It
was
is
my
our
point.
people. It is our people. It is our people. What I'm saying. It's like, why can't we have fun? All right, college student. I'm really just reiterating your point here.
But no, like I see what you're saying. Like,
But it's stupid, bro. Like it's
it
2023.
is. That's
Like,
why
grow
I'm mad
up.
about it. It's
It's
like
2023, bro. Grow
you
up, bro.
asked for
Times
this.
have changed,
You
bro.
asked for
This
them
ain't
to
the
get the
same
10 part.
college teams that you were growing up with. The same. No, 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 no. These girls. No, these girls.
Nobody told Skylar Diggins that she wasn't working hard enough when she was at the SEC drink. Nobody said
Hello.
that. Nobody said that.
No.
Nobody said that. If Candace Parker was able to get the marketing and the deals that she was able to get, that they're able to get now in 2005, 2006, 2007, nobody was gonna be like, "Oh, no, you can't take that.
Oh, because she's
You're
in
not
this
working hard
commercial,
on the
that
court."
commercial. Man,
Ava Reese just won a national championship. Was the best player on the team of the national championship team.
yeah.
And y'all mean to tell me that, oh, she just, she ain't been working at all.
Oh, she's the most marketable person on the team.
Of a
Like,
1-game sample size
yeah.
against 2 pros and a 6'7" player, who she did struggle with against South Carolina earlier this season.
Y'all don't know ball.
That was my grade. That's
all
my
right.
grade.
Okay. That's it. Ready to move on?
Yes.
All right, moving on to pick 'em. So last week, I did pretty good last week. Good job, Bryce. I gotta stop. Gotta stop talking like Larry June. I gotta stop. All right. Went 6-2 this week.
Hold on, let me check.
Feeling good today. Oh, no drama. I'm feeling good today.
Go back to Thursday or Friday. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Before we go pick them, real quick, Lexi Brown gave us a quick, small update. Last week we talked about, it's kind of concerning Lexi Brown's been out for a while, whatever, due to illness. Ain't even been seeing her, make appearances anymore, not even with the team, whatever. But she posted today on Instagram. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just read the post. Let's do that. Where is it? Okay. Thankful and grateful. I want to send a special thank you to everyone to everyone that helped me get through an extremely difficult time. The support, care, and love has been so real. I'm so excited to start the process of getting back on the court and finishing the season strong. Remembering to listen to your body and take care of it. That's the only one you have. So she posted that this afternoon. Good to hear from Lexi after not hearing about Lexi for the last month or so. So, glad to hear that she's doing okay and is working on coming back to the court. Can't wait to see her back on the court. I also can't wait to see Skylar Diggins-Smith back on the court as well. I know we say that weekly.
Free her.
Yeah.
Free her right now. ASAP. No Rocky. All right. I went 5-3. I am 55-28.
Yes, Sersky. I am 53-30 now.
Damn, turn up, Asian.
That's clean, man. Come on now.
Chill out, man. Chill out with all that.
That's clean. Anyways, so we got this week. We got good slate of games this week, especially this weekend. But yeah, starting things off, Storm and Sun. I got the Sun. All right, Fever Mystics.
I'll go Mystics.
All right, Dream Sky. Dream.
I'll go Sky.
All right, Mercury. No, I skipped the game. Aces Wings. Aces, of course.
Aces.
All right, Mercury Lynx.
I'll go Lynx as well.
You said what?
I got Lynx as well.
All right, Wings Fever. No, I skipped the game again. Damn. Mystic Sun.
I'll go Mystics.
I skipped another game. Shit. Storm Liberty got Liberty. Mystic Sun got Sun.
The Mystics and the Liberty.
Mystic Liberty, and you said Mystic in the
Mystics over
Oh,
Storm
okay.
and
I
Liberty
see.
over Storm.
All right. Wings Fever. Wings.
We'll go Fever.
All right. Sparks.
No.
Mercury.
Yeah.
Sparks. Mercury. I got Sparks.
I'll go Mercury.
Aces Lynx. I got Aces. You say you got Aces?
Yeah.
Dream Sky got Dream.
I got Dream.
Storm Mystic got Mystics.
Storm Mystics. I got Mystics.
And Mercury Aces. I got Aces. You got?
Aces.
All right, cool. Word. Superb. All right. Moving on to the NBA. Had quite a few things go on, with free agency. But free agency, wasn't as surprising as blockbuster as we thought it would have been. But who did steal the show? Mr. Dame Dollar. Damian Lillard of the Portland Trailblazers. Finally.
Where did he say he wanted to go?
Finally.
He wanted to go?
Asked for a trade. After dodging and sticking with the grind for so long, he is finally running from it. So that being said, he did give his list of teams. Miami, what is one of them?
Is the team.
But same time, Brooklyn is up there too.
You're saying that
No.
He said
Go ahead. As you know, Tariq is Heat fan. Me, I'm Nets fan. As you see the jersey right here. We are gonna give our what's it called? Our pitches as to why Damian Lillard should come to our team. I'm gonna give Tariq a minute. And in that minute, you tell Damian Lillard why he should join the Miami Heat. I clicked on the wrong app. All right, minute starts now.
You want to win a championship. You want to compete. You want to be looked at as a legend in this game. You're already a top 75 player. You want to submit yourself as one of the best point guards to ever play this game. You know where you can do that? Miami. You know how many players we got in the Raptors? That's in the Hall of Fame? That are considered legends? Tim Hardaway, Alonzo Mourning, D. Wade, Shaq, Bosh, Bron, Jimmy on his way.
Even Michael Jordan. Let me stop. This is your turn.
You can add Dame to the list. If you come to Miami, we add you to the list.
10 seconds.
We never played with somebody like Jimmy. We never played with somebody like Bam. Where else you gonna get somebody like that? Nowhere.
All righty. Heard it. It's not bad. It's not bad. I got better reasons. Got better reasons. Got better reasons. All right. Give myself a minute and 30 seconds. No, I'm playing. Give myself a minute.
What happened to Carly?
I don't know. I'm watching the Aces game. Oh, good pass. Oh, come on, Kia. Dang. All right, I'm gonna give myself a minute. And that minute starts now. Damian Lillard, as someone that doesn't want to run from the grind, as someone that is loyal to the soil, as someone that claims himself as one of the realest in the league, here's why you should join the Brooklyn Nets. All right. Got you got Mikal Bridges there, right? You know, I feel like you guys would be a good backcourt duo. Mikal, he's gonna provide a defense. And you know, you gonna do what you do on offense. You know, you're gonna be Dame Lillard. Offense gonna run through you, bro. All over again. Like the vibes are gonna be, I don't say not the same, but it's like, you know, you gotta have you gonna have a good young team, ready to win, wanting to win, showing promise. You got one of the better young bigs in the league. Yes, I said it. Nate Claxton's one-on-ones. He's well on his way. And you can lead that team to greatness, bro. You can lead that team to greatness, and we'll love you. And get your phone fresh freestyle. Oh, sorry, man. The time was that minute went by quick.
It did go by quick.
That minute went by quick.
I wasn't really gonna say
was
much.
Like kind of like slow, and like you were talking slow too. You was like, yeah, you want to, you know, put your name in the Raptors next to this guy, that guy, this guy, this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy. You can do that here. Win a championship here, you be immortalized, right? Did that, and then I was like, you know, I was like, all right, I got a minute here. I gotta think of this. I gotta, you know, time was on us. But all in all, Dame Time is on the move. It's looking like he wants to be in Miami, but same time, they don't have to trade him to Miami. But I don't know. They're trying to. They don't want to let Dame go.
All of a sudden, GMs and presidents and decision makers not trading their star players to where they want to go, like they have been doing the last 3-4 years. Anthony Davis got traded to the Lakers when he wanted to. Kawhi didn't necessarily want to go to the Raptors, but it turned out in a championship.
He just want to get up out of San Antonio.
Jimmy,
they could have put him on the Charlotte Hornets, and he would have been all right.
Jimmy wanted to go to Philly. They sent him to Philly. PG wanted to go to the Clippers. They sent him to the Clippers. KD wanted to go to the Suns. They sent him to the Suns.
All right, you didn't have to bring that up, bro.
Yes, I did.
And Kevin's still chatting with fans too, bro. Kevin's still chatting with fans too, bro. He's shameless as hell. He's chatting with fans, arguing.
We ain't talking about that.
That's when anybody obsessed with you, man. Find a brush, all right? Find a brush and brush your hair.
We not talking about none of that. We don't worry about that. We talking about real shit right now. We don't just talk about Twitter, baby. Keep that on Twitter, all right?
Quit bringing up Kevin. Right now. I'm sorry. Just quit bringing up Kevin. Anyways, continue. Like you were saying.
James Harden wanted to go to Philly, they sent him to Philly. Westbrook wanted to go to Houston, they sent him to Houston. So now all of a sudden, Dame requests a trade. He wanted to go to Miami, and now all of a sudden, oh, you don't have to send a player to where they want to go.
Listen, you don't. Bro, listen.
No.
Listen. I'll give you a perfect example. When Kyrie got traded from the Celtics, when he got traded from the Cavs to the Celtics, he initially wanted to go to New York. He wanted to go to the Knicks. Knicks was where he wanted to go. That's the team that he listed.
And they sent him to a team where he was instantly contending.
Yeah, they sent him to the Celtics. But did he want to go there?
Which was better than New York. The Celtics were on his list.
Did he want to go there? No.
He didn't go.
He wanted to play in New York.
They were on his list.
What did he end up doing? Started playing in New York. He played for the Nets.
The Celtics were on his list, though. What are you talking about?
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
He had a list of 4 teams. The Celtics were on it.
Yes.
So that you can't say that. That's you're saying.
All right. Well, he wants to go. He said Miami and he said Brooklyn. He said Miami and he said Brooklyn, and those are the 2 teams.
And then he said Miami is the one.
No. I'm thinking no because look, I don't think Miami can offer what Portland can offer. No, offer. I don't think Miami can offer what Brooklyn can offer. Brooklyn has mad picks. All right, got mad picks from the Kyrie trade, mad picks from the KD trade.
And what player is better than Tyler Hero that y'all have?
Calm down. That's the thing. Is Miami going to want to trade Tyler Hero to Portland?
Yeah. They just have too many guards. That's the only reason they don't want him. They don't want him because he's not a good player.
They're talking about wanting to do like adding a third team. So it could be a possibility Tyler Hero ends up in Brooklyn.
Fine with me as long as we get
Could be a possibility. But same time, Dame, we got young talent, young guys, you got Cam Thomas just sitting on the bench, chilling.
Why the fuck would he want to go there?
I'm telling you, bro. He said he wants to play with Mikal. He wouldn't mind playing with Mikal Bridges. He said that on his lips. He said that. Damian Lillard said that.
Brooklyn, and then he said,
the top
and
2
then
teams
he said,
and they're still
and then he said Miami or nothing. You just gonna pretend like you didn't see them?
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that. I still.
That's not what you're supposed to do. That's not what you're supposed to do as an analyst.
No,
that's not what you're supposed to do. That's not what you're supposed to do as an analyst.
I'm sorry. This is Fan Bryce talking here. Analyst Bryce is on the bed right now, chilling. Fan Bryce is right here. All right.
So what are we talking about then? So we just gonna be going back and forth for no reason.
Because we just arguing, bro. We just got a lot of things to talk about.
What's the point?
I say
I'm looking at it from an actual basketball
perspective. Anyways.
You're looking at it from a fan perspective.
Free agency. Had a lot of free agents. A lot of people signed back. Kyrie signed back to the Mavs. James Harden signed back with Philly, even though he's looking for a trade. Chris Middleton signed back with the Bucks. So those are the big 3 free agents, all going back to their teams, even though James Harden's looking to be traded. What other free agency? Bruce Brown signed the first free agent offer he got. Because why are you going to Indiana, bro? I mean, he's good. I'm not saying Bruce Brown is all-star, but the money. That's what I'm saying. Like, they do him a bag and he signed the first. Like, he was one of the first free agent signings after 6 o'clock. It was Bruce Brown. Bruce was one of the first. But whole thing was they was like, oh, Bruce Brown, he's probably gonna look to. I'm sorry, Mike Malone at the parade was like, oh yeah, we signing Bruce B. Yeah, we bringing him back. We get him in the back this year. This, that, and that, whatever.
Yeah,
I guess I guess it didn't fall through. I guess Indiana.
When he said that, everybody knew they didn't have the money to bring him back. He would have had to take a major pay cut, and he did not take a pay cut.
Oh, and that's remind me. Miami has some guys on the move. Gabe Vincent, Max Strus. I felt like those probably could have been pieces that put in a Dame trade, but I don't think. With that happening, I don't think
that would have been 3 guards going to Portland where they already have 3 guards.
Okay.
That would have been pointless. You gotta think about the reason Portland doesn't want the Miami deal.
Anyways, I don't want to talk about this thing. I don't want to talk about this thing trade no further. Anyways.
The fuck, what are we doing then?
We already talked about it, bro.
You brought the topic.
I brought it up, and I don't want to further talk about it.
It's because you're looking at it from a biased perspective instead of a
I am. That's why I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back to the land of unbiasedness. All right. Trying to let analysts.
Even though you brought up Miami losing 2 role players that don't matter.
Well, because it's part of free agency, Tariq.
Okay.
All right. Who else got signed? Lonnie Walker is a Brooklyn Net. Signed a 1-year deal. You laughing like he didn't have a a good game in the playoffs against the Nuggets. Anyways, Lonnie Walker
Good
to the Nets,
game.
1 year deal. Lonnie
A
Walker to the Nets,
good game.
Lonnie Walker to the Nets, 1 year deal. Trying to think of the other free agent signings off the top of my head. Dang, who else? I don't know, but CEO of Clutch Sports, Rich Paul, has been very busy.
What are we talking about, bro?
I'm just saying he's been very busy because a lot of his clients been getting the bag. Like you didn't see the Gawi skit of him talking about, how this is how Rich Paul got people getting bags or whatever.
Who's your? Give me 2 winners of free agency, bro.
I'm looking. I'm trying to see if I can find a list of free agents.
That man got that list.
All right, let's see. Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks to Houston.
Those are free agent winners for you, the Rockets.
I'm not saying they're winners. I'm just naming free agency signings, bro. Damn.
I asked you a question and then you said those.
And I said, hold on, let me pull up a list, man.
They could be hella hostile, and all I'm doing is asking questions.
Cause you saying those are winners? Like, no, I'm not saying those are winners. Kyle Kuzma signed back. Let's see who else. D'Lo signed back to LA. Russ signed back to LA. Pat Bev, 76ers. D Rose to Memphis. Boy, going back to Memphis. And he wearing number 23 again. It's lit. Memphis got some vets now that probably will be respected. Dennis Schroeder to the Raptors. Kobe White resigned. Javon Carter to the Bulls. Corey Joseph to the Warriors. Josh Hart back with the Knicks. Reeves back with the Lakers. I thought that was good. Seth went to the Mavericks. Patty Mills went to the Bulls, I think. No, Rockets.
Thunder.
They went to the Thunder.
He got traded to the Thunder.
Oh, you got traded. I'm about to say, I know you went to the Rockets, but got traded. Okay. Clarkson got re-signed. Eric Gordon to the Suns. I think that's a great signing. Especially because everybody's like, oh, they're not gonna have depth. They're not gonna have any depth because they got all these guys over there. They have no depth to train with their depth. They got a vet. Let's still get buckets. Josh Richardson back with the Heat. Dante DiVincenzo to the Knicks. I like that. I think that's a good pickup for the Knicks. Good job, Knicks. Koji back with the Suns. I said Lonnie Walker back to the Nets. Let's see. Torrey Craig to the Bulls. Torian Prince to the Lakers. Matisse Thybulle signed an offer sheet. Well, tends to sign 3-year, $33 million offer sheet with Dallas. Utah to Brooklyn. Not Brooklyn, to the Suns. Joe Ingles to the Magic. Cam Reddish to the Lakers. Oh, and Jackson Hayes to the Lakers too. I remember that. Lakers been making some moves. Lakers making moves. I like it. Draymond resigned to the Warriors, which I obviously thought would happen. Harrison Barnes resigned to the Kings. Grant Williams agreed with the Mavericks on a 4-year, $54 million deal as part of a signing trade. KJ Martin back with the Rockets. Jeff Green with the Rockets. Rockets are tooling up, man. Rockets are tooling up. Nas Reed got a bag. Kevin Love signed back with the Heat for 2 years. Obama signed back with the Lakers. Drummond back with the Bulls. I think Lakers really had a good free agency so far. Getting young guys, young talent. Gonna be a fun team to watch. Lakers. Trying to think or see whatever I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't know. I just said Lakers. I think Lakers made good moves. That'll help. I like what the Knicks did in signing Dante DiVincenzo too. So I think those two teams, in my opinion. I feel like Nets are winners by getting rid of some of their players. Not getting rid of, but having some of their players leave. That wasn't on much. But yeah, what do you think?
I think the Pacers had a good free agency.
Oh yeah, Halliburton got the bag. Hallie got
Halliburton,
the bag.
LaMelo, Anthony Edwards.
Shout out to Bruce who get the bag too, though.
Yeah, I think the Pacers did a good job of adding players. Like Bruce Brown. They got rid of Chris Woodson. Not saying he's a bad player or anything, but you know, moving pieces to bring in pieces like a Bruce Brown helps you more in the long run. I think the Cavs did bring back Harris LeVert, bringing in Bruce, adding some shooting to a team that needed it, struggled with it in the playoffs. The Suns added a ton of players they really needed. Chimezie Metu and Josh Okogie coming back. Yuta Watanabe, Damian Lee coming back. Kata beats Diop, like just Eric Gordon, players that fit certain roles, that know their roles, and are going to be looking for certain things. Drew Eubanks as well. Yeah, those are just the pieces that you need when you're, I don't want to say top heavy, but when you have a team like Phoenix who has 3 high level scorers that need the ball in their hands, you need guys that can play without the ball and are productive without the ball in their hands. I think the Nuggets. The Cavs also added Georges Niang, which is another shooter. So that was a good pickup as well. I was surprised that the Lakers were able to get Rui to come back a little bit less. Austin Reeves came back for a lot less. I think he could have got up to 100 mil. So trying to take 52 million for sure a bargain. And part of me just thinks there weren't a ton of teams that were willing to bet on him being the player that we saw in the playoffs and at the end of the season last year. I think people were like, all right, you're gonna have to show us type of stuff. Cam Johnson signed a big deal with Brooklyn. Dennis Smith Jr. went to Brooklyn. I'm on the fence about the Kings with them bringing back mostly everybody that was there last year. They did bring in the EuroLeague MVP Sasha Vezenkov.
I did peep that. He's tough.
I mean, that's something that they can for sure use. You could always use post player that can score in multiple ways. Let's see. Jalen McDaniels to the Raptors. I like that for them. He doesn't really add shooting, but he adds a lot of versatility, which is something that they're always looking for. Desmond Bain also got the bag. That's who else it was. Okay, so the Pacers got Bruce Brown, and they added Obi Toppin for practically nothing. So I can't wait to see Tyrese Halliburton and Obi Toppin on the same court because I know that's gonna be crazy. The Jazz, they added John Collins via trade. I think that was a good pickup for them. Losers for me would be the Bulls. I mean, they brought in Javon Carter. They brought in Kobe White. Doesn't really change their trajectory at all. They're choosing to stay put after re-signing Vucevic with their so-called big three and Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Vucevic. I don't know. I don't see the point continuing to try to make a run with the same unit. But hey, we'll see what happens. The Nuggets, strictly only because the players that they weren't able to bring back, like a Jeff Green, a Bruce Brown, because other teams just threw them more money. Like, did the Rockets actually want Jeff Green, or did they needed to spend money, so they spent money on Jeff Green?
Roster filler, I guess. I don't know. I mean, Jeff Green's a good vet, but
he's a good vet on a contending team. He's a good vet. Absolutely.
He's won a championship,
but he's more valuable on a contending team than he is on this. And that's not to take away anything from Jeff Green. I just think the Rockets needed to spend money, since they were spending money on vets that they could find that would come in and teach the young guys basketball. And the Sixers, I would say they're losers as well, because they haven't really made any moves, and they're kind of just waiting to see what they're going to do with James Harden. What kind of trade is out there, but they also have to wait on the Dame trade, see what's going on there. And they're apparently not trying to put Tyrese Maxey in any deal. And I love Tyrese Maxey, but I'm really trying to figure out what the difference between Anthony Simons, Tyrese Maxey, Tyler Hero, and Jordan Poole is. Because I don't see that big a drastic difference between the four of those players. I think they're all in the same tier. So for people to act like, oh, Tyrese Maxey's untouchable, but Tyler Hero isn't untouchable, it's weird to me. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy that watches basketball on the TV. I'm glad that Draymond signed back with the Warriors. It would have been weird to see him go somewhere else. I just think that core group, I think they'll end up retiring together. I think it just makes sense. When you play this long together, you don't want it to be like a Spurs situation where Tim Duncan, Ginobili, and Tony Parker play together for all these years, and then at the end, Tony Parker goes and plays with the Hornets. It's just like, why? What was the point of that? Shout out to Sabonis as well. He got a bag.
Yep.
Brook Lopez signed with the Bucks, and apparently, like, a part of his deal was that, or I don't know if it was part of his deal, but since he signed there, Robin Lopez, they have to sign Robin Lopez as well. So the boy looking out for his brother. Unlike some people we know, I'm not gonna say no names, but I was talking about your brother, actually.
I know.
Oh, okay. I do like the Dante DiVincenzo to New York move. I know a lot of people are like, oh, they got a lot of guards. They really don't. I mean, you got Jalen Brunson quickly or Quentin Grimes, whoever you want to put it into. And then after that, you lost Derrick Rose. You have Miles McBride or Deuce McBride and Dante DiVincenzo and Quentin Grimes, something of that nature. Very fun defensive unit. So
Yeah, the Villanova boys all together.
I like the Dylan Brooks move for the Rockets strictly because you need somebody that's going to go out there and play defense every single night. Obviously, you don't want him out there shooting as many shots as he did with the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
But I think the things that happened at the end of the season in the playoffs and the start of the offseason could have taken a toll on him. So he could have done some reflecting and like, okay, I can do this better. I need to change this. I need to do this differently. And I think a part of it is being around being around Jaren Jackson Jr. And I'm not saying that they're a bad influence. I'm just saying like all of those guys being around each other brought out, I don't want to say a bad side, but it brought out, a cocky side, a side that's like, it's us in the world, and no one can stop us, no one can do this to us.
Yeah.
So I think this would be kind of a humbling situation, and he'll look at this role and this team differently than he does the other one because he was on the Grizzlies his entire career, and he felt untouchable. And then the playoffs happened. His comments about LeBron, they losing 6, 5, whatever, 6 I think, and everybody's like, oh, you're going to China, you're going to Shanghai, blah blah blah. Like, Dylan Brooks isn't a bad basketball player.
He's not a bad basketball player at all.
It's just the off the court things that make it difficult. And then the way he was shooting the basketball, it's like, okay, well, if you're gonna talk like this, you gotta shoot better than 31% from three. Like you can't shoot that poorly from three. So I think him and Fred VanVleet are good pickups for them because yes, you want Ahmed Thompson to develop and you want him to play. You want him to play right away, but you also don't want to force them out there like you have done with the past Rockets, like with this past couple of Rockets players, and they really really struggle, and it takes them some time to get it right and to figure it out. If you give them time, then there's less struggles, there's less negative habits that you have to reteach and fix.
Yeah,
Jalen Green came in and he was the best player on the team right away, so he was shooting whatever he wanted. He was forcing up shots. He was shooting 8, 9 threes a game. Like when you have a point guard like Fred VanVleet, it's kind of like New York and Jalen Brunson. That he brings a different calm to the offense, especially in the half court.
Mm-hmm.
In the fast break, that's when the young guys get out and run. But on half court, you need a guy that can slow the game down. Be like, all right, we're gonna run this play right here. We're gonna get a good shot for Jaden, or we're gonna get a shot for Ahmed or Amin, or we're gonna get a shot for Jabari, or we're gonna get the ball in the post to Sengun. We're gonna run this offense through him. Like, you need guys that are unselfish, and not to say that the young guys are selfish. It's just they don't know anything else other than I gotta go get mine.
Oh yeah,
that's what AAU ball is. That's what high school ball is. That's what college ball is. Yeah. And once you get to the league, if you're playing with a bunch of young players, you're playing with the same players that you play with in AAU. You're like, all right, I gotta go get mine. Yeah. I'm trying to go get paid. I'm trying to get to the All-Star game. I'm trying to get these accolades. I'm trying to get this fame, blah, whatever.
That's really what was going on out there. Like it was just a lot of aimless basketball being played. It's like, all right, just like you could look at the box score. Jalen Green or Kevin Porter Jr. was getting like close to 30 a night, any given night. They're great fantasy players. You hadn't even them on your fantasy team. Do you know they were going to give you a good production? But were they winning? Was it winning basketball? Hell no. But I'm glad they got some vets over there now. Got some vets. Got Ime as coach. They're gonna see improvement. Playoffs, don't know, but improvement definitely, and it'd definitely be helpful to those young guys on that team.
I do think Memphis adding them Marcus Smart obviously already added, and then Derrick Rose. I think those were two really good pickups. I think
Oh yeah,
Ja being around Derrick Rose is a plus, is a positive.
in multiple aspects.
And on the court, off the court, um, maturity standpoint, all types of different things. I just think that's a very good pickup
Yeah,
by that organization. And it's also cool to see him back in Memphis. Like you said, he's wearing the number 23 like he wore when he played for Calipari in Memphis. So, um, we've seen him in Chicago in his home city. We've seen him in New York.
New York and
We've seen him in
well.
Minnesota and
Minnesota.
Detroit. Back to New York, and now we've seen him in Minnesota. Not Minnesota, Memphis. I think bringing in two players like that, having Steven Adams come back into the fold, is really key in getting these players, getting their young players like Desmond Bain and Jackson Jr. like on the right path. Not saying they're not on the right path, just focusing it, like helping them focus on just basketball.
Yeah, that veteran
Obviously,
leader.
there's more than life. There's more to life than just basketball. But when you're on the court, it doesn't need to be, oh, this dude said this. Oh, we're gonna right foot creep, blah 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 blah. Like it's a parade inside my city. Like no, we're playing basketball. That's what it's about. We're playing basketball. Yes, you can have passion.
You can have fun.
Talk, like all that.
Fun.
But when you're on the court, you're playing basketball. When you're off the court, you're doing things that get you ready to get back on the court.
Yeah.
You're being around family, you're making good decisions, you're eating right, you're staying healthy as best you can. So you get back on the court the next night. Like those are you need vets because they understand those things already. Young players are still trying to understand that. Even if you've been in the league 3-4 years, you're still trying to understand it, especially if you played on a team that's mostly young players. Like nobody's, if they're all young, who's teaching who? Who's showing who? Like, oh, this is what we're supposed to do. Even if there's a 22-year-old that's very mature, he's still not going to be able to show them because, bro, you came in the league right before me, like last year. What can you tell me that I don't already know?
You've been in the league for a couple of years. What can you really tell me?
Exactly.
You can't tell me how to win. You guys haven't won yourselves. Like this guy here, he's won. He's been there before. This guy has been to the finals in Marcus Smart. This guy has won MVP in Derrick Rose. This guy has been number one in the East. Both of these new vets have been number one in the East and know how it is to, lead a team, through the playoffs or lead a team whenever or whenever, however. They know how to lead a team. So yeah, I'm glad I got some vet leadership that they can really rely on. Steven Adams was cool, but like you could tell they wasn't really buying into what he was trying to tell them. If he was trying to tell them anything. But now you got guys, Marcus Smart, that's good in between of the vet and new. Like he's like a newer vet. He's in college when these guys were in high school. No, I'm tripping.
I was about to say, Marcus Smart was drafted in what?
I say, yeah, Marcus Smart was drafted when we was in high school. So
I was about to say, we were in high school. Just in high school. Well, that was freshman year for us.
the core of that team, like they're around our age, like 22, 23, 24.
Ja was what? Class 19?
Oh, yeah, under us.
No, he was 18 because he was a year older than Zion. Zion, RJ, Cam Reddish, that was 2019. Ja came out in 2019, but he was a sophomore.
Yeah.
He was class of 2018. So he was what, 8th grade when Marcus Smart got drafted?
Something like that.
So he knows he grew up watching Marcus Smart, and then obviously he's played in the last couple of years. But
yeah, and they'll be straight. Listen, they'll be straight at the point guard position until Ja gets back.
They gonna miss Tyus Jones.
I said they did lose Tyus Jones in a trade. We
Blazers signed Jeremy Grant at 160. Crazy though. 5 years, $160 million is kind of crazy. Not even kind of. That's just crazy. That's crazy. Shout out to him though. For sure. Shout out to him for getting his money. But damn,
Yeah.
160. That's probably why Portland is like, man, we ain't trying to send Dame wherever he want to go, man. This nigga
He
waited.
just signed Jeremy to
That boy,
160.
he saw Jeremy Grant get signed for 160. He was like, oh hell no.
He's like, all right, he got his money.
They was like, bro, we did that for you. We was competing. Nobody thought giving Jeremy Grant 160 was gonna make them contenders. That shit was crazy. Something wrong with the Portland organization, bro. For real, for real. Like they just be doing shit. Shit don't make not a lick of sense. Them boys like them boys like Indiana. Trade damn Queen Egbo for Amanda Zowie B.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Hey, how we forgot that? Yo.
What the hell?
How do we forget that?
Mystics out here fleecing, like always. Stay fleecing. That's crazy as hell.
Yeah, I just need the Aces to damn pick up what the hell they got going on. Like, what is this? They down 4 points.
Natasha Howard is looking. Oh my god! Did you see
Oh, whoa!
Oh, what?
Ooh,
You hit him with the fader.
ooh.
Let me jab. Let me
Bro,
get
these girls ain't
inside.
making layups, man. All right, man, end the show, bro. Thank you guys for tuning in once again, bro. Yo, whose side are you on?
You know who on the other side? You know who on the other side?
Clinical foul on Becky Hammond, man.
Unicorn. Unicorn on the other side. You know how I'm rocking. And Haley Jones is hooping right now. So you know how we rocking right now. Look. You got 6 points and 2 rebounds. Stop playing with it. In only 9 minutes. Before somebody's like, oh, she only got 6 points. Watch him out. Gosh, I already cooking already. That's crazy.
But yeah,
crazy.
lot of free agent movements.
Becky going crazy. All right, let me see if there's anybody else. Kyrie went back to Dallas. I know you said that earlier, but I think that was big for Dallas considering, you know,
Didn't know where Kyrie.
If Kyrie left, that was probably like the last straw for Luka. So them being able to get him back is huge for their organization. And I'm actually excited to see a full season of Kyrie and Luka. I think that tandem offensively is going to be difficult to stop. And if they can continue to add the right pieces around them, I think they can make some noise. I think if we seen Luka get to a conference finals, really just him. Obviously, Jalen Brunson was a huge piece. Tim Hardaway Jr. has some games, but Spencer Dinwiddie as well. But you mean to tell me that him and Kyrie can't go crazy for a couple games and still some? But that's just offensively and the way that they're able to create for themselves and create for others. It's going to be crazy to watch for a full season on the same team. Well, hopefully for I think a few seasons on the same team, but I did obviously the Bucks bringing back Chris Middleton was huge because if they didn't, I don't know where they go from there. Cam Johnson got the bag, 108 for 4 years. I'm not mad at all.
Not mad at it. I like
back to the Wizards, which surprised me a little bit. I thought Kuzma was gonna try to go somewhere where he could compete. But he was like, nah, let me get that money, bro. Let me get that money.
I like it. I like whatchamacallit. Oh no, I like Cam Johnson being part of the Nets' future. I'm here for it.
What if Herb Jones signed for?
Huh?
I said, what if Herb Jones signed for 4 years, 54? That's not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, I do want to say this though. I can't remember what year it was, but it was very recent. The Lakers had a very good free agency. They end up not even making the playoffs. I don't want to hear not one excuse if these niggas end up being trash next year. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it at all. Oh, this is that. Nah. Everybody saying y'all are the winners of the free agency. Y'all picked up a lot of good players. Y'all picked up young players. All right. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. They're gonna be right on ESPN like, oh, what happened in the no, hell. Not trying to do that, bro. Not trying to do that. But yeah, I'm interested to see what the Nuggets do. If they just go, oh, just develop our draft guys. Or if they try to bring in some other players. Because there's still some players out there. Like Kelly Oubre's still out there. There's still some players out there, though. There's still some players out there. Let's see. Damn, dude, man, hella smoke right now. Now Tierra McCown cooking y'all boys. Oh, shit crazy. Christian Wood still out there. That's crazy. Christian Wood and Kelly Oubre still out there. Man, that's it. Brett Williams got traded to the Mavericks, which I thought was a good pickup for them.
Yeah,
like I just mentioned about them.
I'm just interested in these teams.
Adding the right pieces around them is good. Say it again.
So I'm just interested in all these teams together whenever the NBA comes back. Don't know why.
Oh, PJ Washington is also a really good free agent that's out there. I think that Steve Stein just signed, or he signed he's a restricted free agent, so he signed something. So Philly has the chance to, not Philly, Portland has the chance to match it. Jalen Noel is still out there. Hamidou Diallo, Ayo Dosunmu, Terrence Ross. Still some good players out there. So still some players that can get added to the team that can really change some things. Like a guy like PJ Washington, like on the right team, he can really change the way that they see him look. Grant Williams. I don't know why I said Grant Williams. I looked at his name again. Kelly Oubre. He averaged 20 points a game last year, but he only played. He played less than 50 games. So, obviously, he wanted to be healthy, but he can bring a lot off the bench. He's stable, obviously, he can defend with the best of them, but his 3-point shooting is still leaving a lot to be desired. I would assume it was an interesting one for me, considering how young he is and the different roles he's had to play the last couple of years. So I'm interested to see what what teams are looking at him to bring in to bolster their point guard spot. Because there are some teams that need some point guard help. I wouldn't say they need a point guard, but they need point guard help. So we'll see what happens. Summer League. Your boy.
It starts this weekend. Well, Vegas Summer League starts this weekend.
I heard your boy was cheating tonight.
Who?
D. Miller.
That ain't my boy. I told you I wanted that too. That ain't my boy. He ain't on my team.
He was pro ready. That's your boy. Your boy.
Listen, hey. Cut that out. No. None of that going on. Hell no.
It wasn't me personally on the pod, but whatchamacallit. I'm not overreacting to anything that happens in Summer League. Those days are done for me. Vegas Summer League, whenever it really starts for real.
Cat Holmgren looked like the best player in the league last night.
Same time. Oh, you saw Holly? You saw the clip of Holly, bro?
Did I?
Oh, she does it in the NBA too.
Did I? That
Because he
shit didn't
covers the
shock me
Jazz,
one
but
bit.
at Salt Lake Summer League, obviously. And she was like,
That shit
no
didn't
offense,
shock
but
me
we got
one bit.
the Jalen Williams. I said,
Just
nah.
why, bro? Who does
Yeah.
shit like that? Who does that?
Could have transitioned that better. And she said, we also got the other Jalen Williams with us. But she had to emphasize, say, we got the Jalen Williams. Like, damn, yo.
But we have both Jalen Williams. Not we got
Hey,
DJ. That's just
DJ.
disrespectful.
What you mean, the Jalen Williams?
Really just
Who's
disrespectful.
who?
If anyone said, "Oh, we have the Holly," like nigga, it's 85,000 Holly.
Ain't nobody saying that.
I'm just saying.
Let me chill. Let me chill. I'm trying to get into the space. Let me chill.
But, hey, I know they could be in the trade. But Hami Hakas and Nikola Jovic.
Yo, I mean,
The boys look special.
bang,
The
bang
boys
on
look
him.
special. That boy Jovic right now, 17 points, 3 from 4 from 3, 3 rebounds. We'll take it. Hami had a good game his first game. He's struggling a little bit right now, but that's okay.
That boy Hawkins had a mean poster in his first
That
game.
boy Brandon Miller damn near fouled out at the summer league. That's crazy.
He had 10 fouls in summer league. He fouled out. When I fouled, he would have fouled out twice.
That boy had 8 fouls. God, wait. That ain't bad decision making, but damn.
Anyways, yeah, I'm not overreacting to summer league. I haven't really tuned in too much summer league either to react, but I will be tuning in this weekend. Obviously.
Did you see that the Warriors have a new Jordan pool?
Oh, they replaced him already?
Lester Quinones or Quinones.
Julian Champagne has been playing well.
That boy shot just he did the sidestep leg kick. He got the little wristband. He had the step back shimmy and the sidestep. I'm like, nigga, is that Jordan Poole?
Well, the baddies must have been in.
Jordan Poole. Then I saw a tweet and I thought it was Draymond for real. They was like, hope that nigga got a strong chin. But it was like a Draymond burner. Nigga, I almost cried. I was like, nah.
That's funny, man. No, but Julian Champagne's been playing good. He dropped 30 in the first game. He played good in the second game. I don't know how much he ended up with, but I want to see him in Vic. So I will be tuning into Spurs whenever they play in Summer League. Summer League, Vegas Summer League, I should say.
I was about to say, first day of Vegas Summer League is Friday.
Goodness.
We get to see.
Dang, hold on.
With me. 9 o'clock. ESPN, baby.
Why I got to play at 9 o'clock, bro? I got to play at 10.
Where you going to be at?
I'm going to be at work. I get off at 10.
Oh, okay.
That's what I just said. I said, damn, why I got to play at 9 o'clock? I get off at 10.
Oh, I thought you said you got something to go at. Or you got something to go at. Yeah, you know, I'm be tuned into the W game.
Dang, I'm gonna miss all the games, bro. They starting at 4:30 over there. They're starting at 4:30. I miss all the games. Literally gonna miss all of them. And then literally gonna miss all of them on Saturday too.
Wimbledon is here.
Wimbledon has started, yes.
I miss Naomi Osaka. I miss you pregnant. Damn.
You said what?
Naomi Osaka. Let's watch her play tennis.
Okay, so I'll be off Sunday, so I'm definitely watching Spurs Trailblazers. Off Sunday, so I'm watching Spurs Trailblazers Sunday.
Right. I'm about to have me a new one of these right here on next Friday. You know, I need one that I can wear out. You know, gotta rep Naomi. Come on now. What talking about? And I gotta get a new one of these because the front, that's it, falling off. I don't wear this in play.
I need one. I ain't gonna lie. I might just have you give me a Candace Parker jersey if they don't get the doggone Chelsea Gray jersey available in the next couple of weeks.
Candace. Fuck it.
Let's go. We back in this. All right. So we're gonna watch the end of this game. Appreciate y'all tuning in once again to the Hoodie and Headband podcast show. My co-host, Bryce Warren.
Good stream me down.
Easy, yo.
Appreciate y'all.